Today is Bacon Day. They've cooled down enough for me to handle and transfer to paper towels to get off most of the grease. Because when you freeze them, if you leave them with too much grease on, they stick together and it's really kind of gross getting them out. So I just pick them up, let them drip off, try to get the much of the excess off as possible. Transfer to a serviette where they will get patted off, and just do that for all of them. Try not to get any of them overlapping too much or they won't dry off very well. I had 2 layers between parchment paper. You can see the grease collecting in there that ran off from the first one. Doing it in 2 layers like that, or at least 1 layer with a second sheet of parchment paper over top, keeps them nice and flat so they don't curl up like when you're frying them in a frying pan. This is basically the home version of how restaurants do it, except they're not usually doing it one-handed. They aren't crispy at this point, so they won't break. So I like to put the oatmeal jar or something big enough on them to kind of press them down into the layers of paper towels so that they get dry for when I bag them. And the benefit of all this is the bacon grease, which I drain into a jar and keep in the fridge for whenever I need lard or fat for cooking other stuff. And this is what the bacon grease looks like in the jar. So it was at least 40 minutes since I took the bacon out of the oven, so you got plenty of time for things to cool down and you can still pour the bacon grease into the jar. So yeah, bacon is delicious and it comes with more than enough fat to cook itself, and you get the grease left over to put in the fridge to cook other stuff with to make them taste yummy as well too. So yeah, just cook the bacon at 375 in your oven for about 25 minutes. And when you take it out, it'll still be bendable so it won't break. Drain off the grease and everything and make sure they're dry like I showed. Stick them in a Ziploc bag and put them in the freezer. And when you get them out, 30 seconds in the microwave does them up well for me. 45 seconds for my spouse who likes it a little crispier. Lay them on top of your slice of bagel or toast when you stick it in a toaster oven, and they'll warm up just nicely. Add a little bit of cheese, and that's often what I